Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Dragon's Corner. And I have had a few people ask me, how do I get to ArcCorp landing space, the spaceport? How do I get to Loreville spaceport? How do I find it? How do I get to Orison spaceport?
And incomplete.
So
No
today,
reason to say.
that's what I'm going to do. Join me along the mission and the journey to show you maybe a couple of back doors. And perhaps even just have a good laugh while you're at it. So once I get to ArcCorp, I'll show you how to find the ArcCorp spaceport. Now at ArcCorp proper, quantum drive is cooling off. And for those who haven't really played, you want to look for the baseball diamond. Baseball diamond home plate thing. And that'll signify capital cities no matter where you are. And in this case, it's Area 18. So once it's spooled, we'll just jump towards it. I'll show you what to look for when you're coming into Area 18. Okay, so we've come out of quantum. Now, where do we go with this mess? You look at it from your HUD, like all you see are city lights. So where do you go? Well, you know what? I don't really bother with that. I just drop right out to fourth person. Reset my camera. And you see over there, right where my cursor's pointing, what you'll see, let's see if I can maybe adjust this a little bit. See those lights there? See how it's kind of like in the center of the major city metropolis? That is where the spaceport is. If you were to do that, you see you got your marker there. So it'll be up over this way. So join me for some flying. See how you got the like the center city lights and all that stuff there? We don't need that. What we need is just, if you look off to our left right here, that right there. You can't really see it as dark, but you'll see as we get closer what we're looking at. And in the daytime, it looks something like the Star Wars Star Destroyers that has been embedded in the Earth. That's the best way that I can describe it. I mean, and honestly, when you look at it, what you'll see is like a road that's kind of leading to it, or like that's essentially where all the traffic goes and your trams go. In this case, we do have a marker there, but we're not looking for it. Now you see where please contact ATC to land. Well, that's what it looks like. It looks like literally a giant Star Destroyer kind of put in. And then ideally you want to be within about 2 to 3 kilometers of it, because it can be a little, give you bugs where they'll call it, whatever the case may be. They call your pad, and it'll open up a hangar and it'll tell you where to go. But literally, see it says Area 18, you see a little road. This is where the spaceport is. And essentially, it'll always be kind of in the center. Always. It doesn't kind of matter what happens, it'll always be in the center. Anyways, I'm going to head over to Loreville, and I'll show you how to get there next, and I will even attempt a little trick as well. Alright, we have arrived at Hurston proper. And once again, we're looking for the baseball diamond marker, and that's right there, and it's Loreville for Hurston. That's the primary city. Once I get down to Loreville, I shall show you how I'm going to get down to the landing pads. Alright, so this is Loreville. An industrial city where one of the shipyards are housed to buy some of your ships. And you see that giant building that's kind of sticking out there, right there. Right there. The spaceport is literally just in front of it. So follow me as I take you in. As you see, there's the giant. That's actually your trade and vehicle weapons area. And as we get closer, I'm in arms this now. See these signs that are illuminated TISA spaceport? That is where your pads are. They got lights, they got all that neat kind of jazz. Now there's all these little railway tracks and everything else. But where should that take you? So you see you got all your hangars right here. And they have kind of redone this a little bit, and they have spread everything out a little bit. It used to be quite intense. But again, like all the other major cities, you want to be within 2 to 3 kilometers of the actual pads before you call them. And then, of course, there is your main trade buildings. And that's how you get to the Hurston landing area. And I shall see you at Mircotech. Okay, we're now at Mircotech. And Mircotech's a neat place because technically, if you're just here to trade, there's one spot, but the actual spaceport has another location. So I'm going to show you both today because it's not really a secret. And if you're just trading, the back doorway will save you the train ride, landing into the thing, calling your hangar, all that other kind of jazz. So let's get right to it, shall we? Okay, so we are now at Mircotech. And Mircotech can be a little confusing to try and find the spaceport and to try and find this other location. Because really, it all depends on how you come in. And even myself, I get lost every once in a while. However, let's pull this out like this. You see, I got weapons locked. But you see that building off to the farthest reach there? That is where the spaceport is. And generally, as you get closer, you do have some red lights and everything else you can look at. Oh, someone just came in beside me. Like literally right in beside me. That's neat. Anyways, so I'm going to show you the actual spaceport. And unfortunately, it's not daylight, so it's going to be kind of hard to show you. But as we get closer, I'll show you. And then now, so if you see here, oh, I'm nosing down towards there. That is another location that you can come in and do trading. Oh. Ships are just popping up. Anyways, okay, so I'll go down here first then. I'll show you this. Because the spaceport is very clearly right there as you come in. But you see we have an F8 Lightning. We have an Avenger Titan there. And so basically people are using these. So this is your commerce center for New Babagge. Right down here. And this is the back door to it. Right now, they just finished IE at the time of recording, so they got the massive IE sign there. But basically, see, there's your biomes where you have all the workout area and then all your stuff where you buy all your ship parts and mining gear and that kind of stuff. You literally land. This little piece of land there. You land anywhere in there. Go in through the doors down there. Even then, you see where these are? The spaceport isn't that all that far behind. So you find one, you find the other, and even then you can see the rail lines kind of running towards it. So pad power off. So you get out of your ship, and generally this isn't as clear as this is, which is really odd. But you get in your ship, you come up in here, so there is a ground vehicle hangar here as well. You can summon in ground vehicles here and bring them in. It says right here, surface access. Not you have a guard here now. Couple guards. I think they're bugged out. Anyway, so you can spawn ground vehicles in over here. See? Fleet manager, ground vehicles only.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Bring your ground vehicles.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
And you see here, surface access and the commons. You come through here, take any of these elevators, you go down to the commons, run your way down to the trade terminal from there. So this is much like the Hurston trick, although this isn't cheesing because this has actually been designed into the game. You will, and I'll link the Hurston trick, thanks to my friend Mr. O, in this description as well. But that's one way, and then we just simply go a little bit further up from here, and I'll take you to the Babagge spaceport. Okay, so even coming from space, it's very clear it's off to the one side. It's got 3 main towers, but if you happen to come through the trade area, or you want to find that trade area, you can just as easily come from the spaceport, follow the rail line, which is all I'm doing, because that's the commons. Just save you a few minutes with your trade time off with that hint. Given all the white ships and abandoned ships, you can definitely tell this is a spaceport. Got both your rail lines coming in. You don't want to go too close. But again, like all the other ones, you want to call when you're within 2 or 3 kilometers of it. Because otherwise it will not show. So here's your spaceport. All these lower green lights, those are your horizontal hangars. horizontal hangars, and then you have vertical hangars above for your larger ships like your Connies, your star lifters, even some C1, like your C1s and that kind of stuff, your 890 jumps. And they can be on any one of these towers. But here's what it'll look like from where we stand. So you see you got the rails. If you follow that rail line out and you go left, that's the commons area, which you can get in from the back end. And okay, so now we're at this massive ball of light that is Cursader. We're looking for Orison. That's what we're looking for. Again, if you pull off the target, you see it's that home plate or baseball diamond. This purple thing you really can't see much, but we just quantum to it. And how'd you land it this way? So this is where it can get a little confusing. Where do you call port? Right? You follow your thing, it's down there, right? But it's actually somewhere around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly towards it and go from there, because that is that, you know, you kind of want to look for the spider. That looks like the spider, and when we go there, you'll see will allow us to call port from there. It's also important to note you have like this here, like these two kind of shuttle base here. These are for other platforms, but this is your spaceport. That's where you want to go when you need to refuel, come in to land. These are all the little offshoots for all the larger hangars. But if you land in here, you come up in close to here, again land, you know, 2-3, call your port 2 to 3 kilometers out. Find that you won't have any problem finding your hangar. Okay, we got please contact ATC to land. I'm going to wait till I get really close, because even though I see the hangar spawning in, I'll call our hangar. There we go. That should need fuel after doing all this. And basically, again, the key thing with Orison is look for those two larger structures. And then come on in when you see that spider. At night, the spider itself won't necessarily be super visible, but it will have a good deal of lights on the edges of it. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope this helped you find your ports. Be sure to take a few bodies out with you, and have yourself a great night.